boy. Okay, but make him go out backwards, not forwards. Some people let the horses go out forwards, and that's not a good habit. Okay, so here he is. We trailered out alone today, and then we're meeting my friend. She's over there. Did really well trailing by himself, because some horses haven't done that before. And off we go. We're just starting out at Mount Madonna with Cynthia. She's got a chest mount too, so she might get some video of me.
Is this too fast?
Nope, we're fine.
I need to either get
Hi, thank you.
your glasses.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, they are cool.
Have a good ride, girl.
Thank you.
Enjoy your ride.
Oh, very cool. You got a nice cannon. Well, and then he fell out of it.
I'm not sure how to do it.
Yeah, now you just got to keep his head down, because when he comes up, he starts racking.
Oh,
So you had it, then you let his head came up, and he got like half cantering and half racking, and then it went into a rack, and then I think he hit a pace. Now we're taking a break now. Okay.
Hey, how is it out there?
Was it hot? Hola. Yeah. So let's try it right here. Is his head down? Okay, so half halt, shift your weight, and then go ahead and add your leg canter. Yes or no?
Yep.
Oh, rock. Keep going if you got it.
Went off onto something weird and then went into the can.
Oh, that's okay. As long as it's only a couple steps. You just don't want to do like 10 steps of bad stuff.
Got it.
All right, let's see. Okay. We might get a couple steps right here. You want to try again? Nope, that's okay. It kind of wasn't the best spot to try it. When we come out, just remind me and we'll start working on cantering more. Go ahead.
Part of the shaded part.
Yes. Okay, you want to try it?
Yep.
Okay, so tell me once his head is down.
Head is down.
Okay, so we're going to ask now. Canter. Nope, walk. You got a very fast gait, but his head was straight out like this.
Yeah.
So but the thing is, when it goes straight out, you put pressure. If he just pulls and keeps it straight out, then slide the bit pretty hard to get his head back down.
Okay.
Yeah, so he keeps thinking that's how he racks, and I know Dave racked him pretty fast.
Yeah.
And he probably didn't canter him a bunch because Dave likes racking so much.
Why is he racked? And that makes sense why he's always wanting to go into the rack with his head out.
Yes. But again, out of all the gaits, that's the one that's hardest on their body. Besides the step pace and the pace, that's worse. So it's fine to rack them. You just don't want to do it for super long periods of time.
Wait, what's the difference between racking and pacing?
Yeah, so the rack is 4 beats, so like a walk, but very fast. The step pace has a little hop in it and a little suspension. It's still 4 beats, but when you hear their legs, it's 1, 2. There's a bigger space, and then 3, 4, versus all the other gaits are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So the step pace is 1, 2, space, 3, 4. So you get a little, which you've done. That's when you get that little bounce, and I go, don't do that. The reason you don't want to do it, it's harder on their SI joint, their hocks, and their stifles versus their good gaits. Because they're swinging more instead of picking up and putting each foot down and using their muscles.
Okay.
And when they pace, it's 2 beats. It's just 1, 2, 1, 2. And it's a bigger bounce. It's okay if they do it loose, but any of this stuff when we're on the back is what makes it bad. So when they pace, the reason it's bad is they invert their back. So it's sunk their back down, and they tense up the muscles. So they strain their neck, they strain their back, and then they still strain their SI, their hock, and their stifle. So when people go, I don't mind pacing, and I go, well, that's good for you, but how about the healthier horse?
Yeah, exactly.
And I go, and maybe it'll be fine. Oh, now we're going to go downhill. You guys made it. You probably don't have to canter anymore.
I know, I know.
Unless we get lost.
There we go.
So those are the differences of it. So when they're doing any gait, that's what we want. You shouldn't have any bounce unless they're foxtrotting. And the only way he's going to foxtrot is when he's very tired and his head is low, because then he'll use his trotting muscles instead, because he can trot.
So he's got the regular walk. What is this called?
The first one's a flat walk.
Flat walk.
So that's like a regular horse's extended walk is a flat walk. Then you got your running walk. Then you have your saddle gait. So, and it's confusing. The flat walk and the running walk, same exact thing, just difference in speed. It's like going 3 miles per hour and 5. So 3 miles per hour is your flat walk, 5 miles per hour is your running walk. But head shakes, still moving back, just smoother. Because as they go faster, they get smoother. Yes. And then your saddle gait has that little like wiggle and not much back and forth. So a lot of people like it. And that's usually at about, I would say anywhere between, the horses can do it like 4 and 8 miles per hour.
Okay.
And then when they go faster, it's the same footfall, same rhythm, but smoother, they call it a rack. And then when you start getting much faster, because they do go, 15, 20, 30 miles per hour, then they call that a speed rack.
Okay.
So if someone said you're doing a slow rack, or they say you're doing thing as a saddle gait, there's just 20 names.
Okay.
And if you ride a Peruvian Paso or Paso Fino, they're also doing the same gaits, but they're called Corto and Fino. And I was like, couldn't everybody do it? I guess not, because it was different countries,
Do you want a picture of you in the redwood?
Oh, yeah, will you? Yes. But so all those, it's very, very confusing. But the main thing is, if their feet are hitting the ground 4 times and it's smooth, it's all right to do.
I need to learn how to count the steps because I just don't.
Oh, yeah. So we're walking, so we can work on feel while we're walking. Okay. So we'll just walk next to each other if we can. So, like when you're walking, especially now we're going downhill, can you feel his shoulders moving?
No.
Okay. So that's okay. So just stay slow, because the slower it is, the more you can feel it. If you won't stay slow, like pull, release, because if you pull, they just pull back. So you're always trying to hold, even if you got to hold really hard, and then release. So you're trying to feel like as their right shoulder goes forward, you're going to feel your right hip move a little forward.
Okay, yeah.
And then you'll feel it on the left side. Don't worry about the back beat right now.
Okay.
Just keep trying to feel his right shoulder move and his left.
Okay, so tell me if I've got it. Right, left, left.
Yep.
Right, left.
Yes, now the slower you go, because you're going fast, you don't realize it, the easier it is. Like it's with anything, the slower you start, the easier it is to figure out. So make him go slow so you can really feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Yes.
So you can feel that?
Yeah, I can feel the difference back here.
Okay. So now just kind of sit back on your butt cheeks, which are your seat bones.
Yeah.
And then you're going to try and feel his back legs, and I'm going to tell you when it's like moving forward. What you'll usually feel is as he brings his right back leg forward, you're going to feel your hip come upward a little bit towards the sky because it pushes you, okay? And then you'll feel it on the left. So here we go.
Okay.
Right, left, right, left, right, left. Slow down because he takes shorter steps, so he starts, even though you're slow, he just takes quicker steps.
Yeah.
So
I could feel that though.
okay, so try it again. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Can you feel that?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
That's okay. So here we go for the back legs. Right, left, right, left, right,
Yes.
left,
I
right.
feel a little tip.
Yes.
Okay.
So now while you're walking, you just try to feel them. You don't have to concentrate right now because we're not doing anything specific like which leg it is unless you want to. But you're just trying to feel their legs moving underneath you. And when you get really good, you actually want to picture it's your legs.
Oh.
So think like you're not on a horse, but you're just walking down the trail. So my right leg, my left leg, my right leg, my left leg. Just like you're walking.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, it's totally cool. So then they do become your legs. If you keep thinking about it, you'll just naturally start going with their rhythm. But what you're trying to do is just feel, so their legs moving underneath you, and then again when you get in tune, you're trying to pretend their legs are your legs. So it's your right front leg, you know, your left leg, and you're just walking up the trail, right and then left. At least mine is right and then left. Yours might be opposite, depending. So, but that's all you want to concentrate is just feeling their legs, and then again you can try to feel the back ones as well.
Okay. So tell me about. Can I go in front of
Yep. And then you just tell me if you're working on feeling his back legs or the front legs, so I know which.
The front first. I'm gonna do right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Very close. You started a little opposite and then kind of got it. But it's hard. You're trying to say it because it takes a second to get out of your mouth, you know? So you're trying to say it as soon as you feel your right hip moving at all. So try it again with the back.
Okay. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yes. Yep.
Did we get it?
Yes. Now, as you're walking, I'm going to watch his back legs.
Okay.
And let me just see what's happening with your body, even though it's shaded. Yeah, so he's kind of pushing you, not much, because he doesn't have like a huge overstride. This one has more. But he's pushing you kind of side to side. So as his right leg comes up, your right hip kind of comes up, but he pushes you over to the left a little.
Okay.
And then when the left one comes up, it pushes your hips kind of over to the right a little.
Okay. I'm already feeling like I'm.
Yes. And then what I do when I'm working at a flat walk or a running walk is I feel their belly moving back and forth between my legs, and I just start pushing with the rhythm. So when his stomach goes to the right, I'm pushing with my left leg. When his stomach goes to the left, I push with my right leg. We'll just go straight. Yes, because what happens is as his stomach is, you know, pushing the other way and you push with your leg, the leg is up in the air and it just helps them to reach out more. So if you if you alternate your legs and push, it helps them to lengthen their stride. So I do that with the horses that have a shorter flat walk and a running walk, and I'm trying to get more stride out of them.
Okay.
Now you might feel it a lot going downhill.
Okay. I'm trying.
Yes.
So belly. So my feet are just naturally going with this.
Yes.
Do I need to opposite that?
No, you let it go the way it's going. Like his stomach's, slow down a little because I won't be able to say it fast enough. So this is what his stomach is doing right now. Oh. Keep walking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so just a very slow walk so I can tell you what it's doing. So it's, okay, right, left, right, left.
Got it.
Yes. So it goes back and forth, and that way as you're digging, say you're digging with the left leg, what's usually happening is his hind leg is coming off the ground, and as you push with that leg, it can lengthen his stride so he reaches underneath himself more.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes. And you can do it. Canter, when we ask for the canter, it comes off of their outside hind leg. So if you can tell when they're placing their outside hind leg, that's the exact moment. If you ask for the canter, they're more likely to get it.
Okay.
But again, when they're racking and stuff, their legs are lateral and it's all confused. So even if you tried to give the leg at the right time, it doesn't work the same. It only usually works from a walk.
Okay.
Yes, a walk or a trot, which we're not trotting. So just practice like as we're going, feeling his different body, parts, or his legs and his stomach, just moving around, and don't, of course, concentrate on the trail, but don't concentrate on gating or anything else. You're just trying to get the feel.
That definitely moves your hips more.
Yes, it does. Yep.
All right, that was really good.
Yes. So the things are, the horse has a natural rhythm, whatever it's doing, you know, a specific gait or its canter. And horses like to be balanced to carry you. So that's why, like, if you lean to the left, they'll usually go left to catch your weight. It's different if it's a lesson horse because they're immune to it. Because they're like, oh, they're just, you know, falling off again, ignore them. But regular horses, or sensitive horses, if you lean left or put more weight in the left side, they'll go left. So if you lean right, they'll go right. So it helps you in the arena if they're cutting their turns or fading too far. You kind of lean the way you want to go, and it can help the horse get underneath you. And then the other thing you can do with the whole rhythm thing is, like, I'll talk about the trot first. So if they're trotting and going faster and you're posting, you slow your posting down, and a lot of times the horses will slow down to match your rhythm because, again, they don't like feeling off balance. So with the gait, if you're trying to get a certain gait, like the flat walk or the running walk, you can push your seat back and forth, trying to show the horse the rhythm.
Okay.
They follow the rhythm, and then their legs just start lining up. It doesn't help with all, but it can.
Okay.
And then if you want a saddle gait, that's more like twerking or a wiggle in the saddle. You would push like one stirrup, the other stirrup, but quickly, like right, left, and it gives you a little jiggle. And again, sometimes if they were pacing or they're running, walking, that's what you're trying to get, they'll follow the rhythm and all of a sudden start saddle gating. You know, what else can I tell you? Oh, if they're pacing and you get your weight like more hunt seat, or you tilt your pelvis a little forward, it frees up their back. So they'll usually reach under themselves as more, and they'll start picking their feet up and down, not always. And it helps them to get rid of the tension, and they need tension to pace. But if they're trotty, like Hopper was very trotty, I had to give him a lot of tension. So I sat way back and kind of stick my seat down, you know, deep in the saddle and back. That makes them tense up their muscles because I'm kind of digging into his back a little bit. I think, but then it makes them tense up and get the gait. Oh, we're good. So we're going to go left. So there's, once you feel their feet and you start learning about rhythm, you can start doing things to, you know, help your horse.
This is going to help me tremendously, honestly.
Yeah, so anytime you're walking or you're bored, you know, practice it, or if you have a bareback pad, you can ride in the round pen, and because then you don't really have to steer, and you just try to feel and don't do anything else. Just work on feel. Yes. But that's why when I'm going around doing stuff and everybody's like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, oh, I can feel it. It's going to be so nice. Oh, he's almost got the canter. Tomorrow he'll get it, because I can feel them trying with their legs. They just don't have it yet. Yes.
So,
But it takes...
I've been going just for, like, what I've super learned, aside from that, what I've really learned from this is that I'm just constantly going forward, like forward and back motion.
Yes.
And I'm not going with him with my hips.
Oh, yeah. You're
Side to side.
Oh, you're trying to let your hips, like at the flat walk and the running walk, you're trying to keep your upper body still, but it's still going to move.
Yeah.
And you just let your pelvis go with the horse. Now, if it has a lot of back and forth and you don't like it, don't go with them so much.
Okay.
Because then it can shorten up their stride, and then you just collect them more. And if you ride in your thigh a little bit more than your seat, you also won't feel that back and forth.
Okay.
So you can tilt just a little, and you're like, wow, now it's not bothering my back, and I don't have that big back and forth anymore.
Right.
But again, as you go faster and you want to do the saddle gait, then you shouldn't have any more back and forth at the saddle gait. It should just be a jiggle or smooth.
Okay.
I know, it's a lot. That's why I tell people, you know, when people don't know how to ride, and I was like, I feel bad because there's so much to learn.
Yeah.
And I go, well, if you're safe and they're pacing for the first 2 years, oh well.
Yeah.
I go, because it's very hard to learn it all at the same time, but I go, you got to learn how to ride, then you can work on the gaits.
Right.
But when you try and doing it all, you know, it makes you want to quit. You're like, this is just overwhelming. Yes, but see, now his head position now is good. We're not going to canter downhill, but that's how you would want him.
Yeah, he's a lot more relaxed.
Yes.
Slightly tired.
Yep. But again, he's you know, and a lot of horses do this when people rack all the time. As soon as you ask for speed, they pick their head up, invert themselves, and just start going. And again, when you rack him, we don't want his head up so much now because he does it, but he starts getting more step pacey and pacey. Yes. So he's got to have some tension, but not too much, because too much, it's step pacey. Just enough, you're going to float. And it's going to be nice.
I thought that rack and pace are the same thing.
Yeah, so they're not. And I can send you a video with all the different gaits and what they're doing, but you got to watch it like 30 times. Because you'll watch it, you'll be like, oh, I get it. And tomorrow you'll be like, I don't get it.
That is my life.
Yes, but I tell people, I go, no, just keep watching, and one day it usually clicks. Like, I didn't get it right away either. You know, and people are like, you're a trainer. I was like, yeah, I was probably worse than you and had no clue. I was like, but I didn't give up.
That's right. That's the thing. Just don't give up.
No, don't give up and you'll get it. But a lot of times people give up. They would have done it like one more week or one more day. The horse was going to do it,
right.
But they gave up too soon. And they gave up when the horse was confused and rearing or bucking because it was frustrated, but it needed someone to push it so it would try one more time. Yeah, so
Pull off to the right here.
why don't you pull off to the left?
Why don't you kiss my butt?
That's what I see, bikers and hikers and stuff, and they're over here, and I'm like, no, can you please go over there?
Exactly.
Because I don't want to be on the edge. Good boy. Good job. His parachute didn't fully open.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if this guy's gone over bridges. Good boy.
Should we just wait for you?
Yeah, once I get like halfway, then you can come. Good boy. You want to see? Good job. So when they haven't done something, you just give them a chance. Just give them a chance to check it out. Good boy. You can touch it. Good boy. Okay. You gonna touch that side? He's like, does Henry want to go first? No, let's try. Good boy. Okay, now I'm good. Then each one he does, he'll get better. Good boy. Good job. Boy. Good boy. So second bridge. Good job. You got this. Good boy. What a good willing horse. Good boy. Good job. I know. Nice waterfall. And she's over there. Of course, we're trying to see if they want to drink, and they never want to drink when you ask them. You're okay. You're okay. That's a killer. He's like, I'll protect you. You're okay. Good boy. Yeah. Ooh, that's a screech.
I know. I would hate that.
Yep.